Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. All praise be to Allah, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and peace and blessings be upon our beloved messenger. Dear brothers and sisters, I salute you all with the salutation of the people of paradise. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to your show, Young Leaders. And today we have two honorable and distinguished guests. We have Zaha Mazhari. Assalamu alaikum, Zaha.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm very happy to see you today. You're looking very good. And I also have our young leader here, Faisal Abdulkareem Al-Blushi. Assalamu alaikum, Faisal.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm doing very good.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Are you excited to be here?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we'll start with you, Faisal. Yeah? No?
No.
We start with Zaha?
Yeah.
So we start with Zaha. Zaha, how are you?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the big smile on your face. Yeah? So, how's school, Zaha?
It's been like 2 weeks I haven't been to school, but because it was a holiday, but 1 week I was sick.
Okay, do you know that lots of people are listening to you today, yeah, through the radio,
I know.
and they want to get to know you better. So can you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so my school, my principal, he is like, he doesn't come on stage and talks very much, but little of the times he explains things.
Okay, but what about yourself? So how old are you? What grade are you in?
I'm
and things
grade
like
2 and I'm 7 years old.
that. And what school do you go to?
I go to the Sultan School.
Sultan School. Okay, Faisal, what about you?
Okay, me, I'm 8 years old, and my name's Faisal, and I like playing soccer, and I like playing Lego, and school's half-half, because there's some kids that kind of bully you in school, so that's the only bad
That's
thing
an
about
interesting thing. We're going to talk about that. So you said you're in grade
it. Grade 4.
Grade 4, and Zaha is in grade 2.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so do you enjoy school in general? So if you're in class with your studies, do you have like a favorite subject or something?
Yeah, I have a favorite subject.
What's that?
It's science.
It's science.
And Arabic.
And Arabic. So what do you like in science?
So you learn like a lot of things like materials, electric things like that.
And you get to do experiment as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you tried doing an experiment at home?
No.
But
I
at school
tried
you
doing like a bottle xylophone.
Okay. I had a little boy on the show long time ago. Maybe it was in January, I think. Yeah, and he did lots of experiments at home as well. And he was very funny. You know, he mixed a few soaps at home, and he applied it on his hair, and his hair changed the color. Yeah. So then he got punished. He got grounded by his parents. Yeah. So whenever you want to do experiment, you should
Ask your parents.
Ask your parents and do it under their supervision, because sometimes it might be dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said Arabic.
Yeah.
You love Arabic?
I love Arabic.
Why do you love Arabic?
I like the tests. I like the tests because you get to learn a lot of the writing, and when the more you learn, you can speak the more Arabic and learn a lot.
Ah, interesting. Faisal, so what are your favorite subjects in school?
My favorite subject, I don't really have one. I like all of them, but the one I'm really into is Islamic and Dirasat.
Okay, why is that?
Because Islamic is Dinak, and you have to learn it, and I really like reading Quran and
MashaAllah, that's very good.
And then in Dirasat they teach us about Watanak and
which is your country where you belong, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And you mentioned something very important about bullying, yeah? Of course, bullying is a bad thing that happens at school. Why do you think it happened?
Because maybe they don't like you, or they're really angry, or they just.
So it's the bigger students, yeah? In school, they normally bully the younger ones.
Yeah, because I'm the smallest in my year, because I skipped a grade.
Yeah. Sometimes, you might be very smart, very intelligent, and your friends don't like that about you, yeah? So, but keep it up. You have to be distinguished among your friends, yeah? And if you have any sort of problem with elder kids in school, you should go and tell the principal or your teacher so that they can resolve that problem, yeah?
Yeah.
Kids should not be bullying other kids in school, yeah? Or maybe you can learn martial arts, yeah? And do something about it, yeah? Zaha, you have a very nice necklace, yeah? What's that? Did you make it yourself?
My friend made it for my birthday.
Oh, that's very lovely. It has lots of colors.
It's rubber bands.
It's rubber band. Do you know how to do it?
I don't, but I'm learning.
Have you tried?
I tried, but my nanny is teaching me.
She's teaching you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, it's very nice. It's cool. Okay, I also know that you're a big fan of music, isn't it?
I am.
Yeah? Do you play any instruments?
I do.
What?
I play piano, and it's an Arabian instrument, the qanun.
The qanun. It's the first time that I meet a young person, a young lovely person as yourself who has the skill to play al-qanun. Where did you learn to play the al-qanun?
About when I was 3 or 4 years old.
Okay, so you had it in school or at home?
I used to go out to other people, to my teachers' houses.
Okay.
And there.
And when you started learning about the al-qanun, was it difficult, to get both your hands to synchronize and play at the same time?
I know.
Was it difficult?
It was difficult the first time, but when I grew up, I got it a little bit more easier.
Okay. So now you're good at it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And do you have your own qanun at home?
I do.
You do?
Before, when I was 3 or 4 years old, I had like a small one, but now I have a new one, a big one. It has my name on it.
It has your name on it?
Yeah.
Engraved?
Yeah.
So what happens when you have other kids at home visiting you and then they mess around with your stuff, and especially the qanun? What do you do?
I tell my parents.
Faisal,
Yes.
you're a big fan of soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah? What position do you play?
We don't really play with positions.
So you just run around?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you watch football?
Yeah, only on the weekends, and my dad doesn't let me because sometimes it's too dark and I can't stay up. But since it's a team I really like, and my favorite team's Real Madrid.
Real Madrid?
Yeah, I come.
Have they been winning lately or losing?
They've been winning.
Last night. They had a game last night. Did they win? Any idea?
No, I didn't watch
Ayub,
it.
did they win? Yeah? 1-0. Okay, Ayub says they won 1-0. So that's a big shout out there for all the fans of Real Madrid. I'm sure the fans of Barcelona are not so happy with the score. But yeah, why do you like Real Madrid? What's so special about that?
It has the best player in the world, and that's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's my favorite player. And
He's your favorite player.
And I like when he scores a goal, how he what he does after he scores a goal.
What does he do?
He moves his fingers up and down, and then turns around and puts his hands down, and then other players come
Oh,
to
that's
him
cool.
and jump on him.
That's cool. So normally, how many sessions of PE do you have in school? So how many times a week, for example, do you play football?
football, we don't do it in PE. That was last term, and this term we're doing swimming. I want to tell you something that happened with swimming.
Yeah.
So I was swimming, and then we had free time. So we were throwing the ball, and I kept on scoring goals. And then somebody wanted to throw, so since I saw the ball was in front of me, I jumped to it, and then there was a stapler, and I stepped on it.
You stepped on it?
Yeah.
This is in the pool or out of the pool?
In the pool. And
the pool.
And nobody believed it, and they thought it was vacuum, it's clean, but actually there was something in it.
There was something in it. You got hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah? So and then you couldn't play football for a long time? Or was it few days and then you were okay?
It was just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Okay. We heard that Zaha is very good at telling jokes. Yes?
And me too.
And she promised us to tell us a joke. So are you going to tell us a joke?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, what do you call a pig with no eye?
A pig with no eye? I have no idea.
Pug. So it's like the I, as in the letter I.
Yes. Okay, let me write it. Let me write it down. So you said, what do you call a pig without an eye?
Yeah.
You're very smart. I never thought of it.
Okay.
Do you have another joke?
I have another one.
Yes, go ahead, Faisal.
So, what do you call something without that has 4 legs but no head?
4 legs, no head.
I don't know that.
I don't know the answer as well. You know, I might look smart, but I'm not that smart. I give up. Do you know the answer, Zaha?
No.
No?
A bed. A bed has 4 legs but doesn't have a head.
Okay, a bed has 4 legs and no. Okay, that's a good one.
It does make sense that a bed has 4 legs.
It does. I never thought of it. Yeah, because I normally use my sleeping bag, so I don't have a bed. Yeah. Okay, Zaha, have you thought about after school? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I had a thought about it, and I want to be a soccer player.
Like Faisal?
Yeah.
So have you actually played soccer?
I do. I play with the boys.
You play with the boys?
I play with the boys.
Are you good at soccer?
Yes. One time I scored a goal.
You scored a goal?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So, what position do you play?
We don't play a lot of positions. Yeah, none of the people in school play with positions. They just run around like crazy and kick the ball into the goal.
So you actually think that when you grow up, when you graduate from school, you're going to be a football player?
Yes.
And you're going to play in the boys' team?
Yes.
No, there is no boys' team. There's only a girls' team, and there is a championship for girls. And I even want to be a football player and an architecture. And I want to be a football player because my favorite player was in it. And they have basketball teams, and they have a swimming team that I didn't even know that they had teams for swimming, and they have a cricket team.
Where, in the school?
No, in the world.
In the world.
Yeah,
okay.
and
so you have many different types of sports.
Yeah, and I want to play soccer because I don't want to play those. I want to play soccer because you play it more better, and you play it like the real way instead of playing it at school.
You know, Faisal, there are 2 types of sports. There are single sports and there are group sports. Yeah, some people like to play in a group like football, volleyball, and basketball.
I like group sports.
You like group sports. What do you think is the benefit of having these group sports?
Group sports because...
what do you learn from the group sports?
Group sports is cooperation, and since you have to be nice with the people and not like scream with them or fight.
And then you have to communicate at the same time. Okay. Zaha, we heard that you're very good at art, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So what sort of art do you do?
In school we have subjects, and one of the subjects are arts. We do sketching and painting, and all sorts of art things like that. And it's really fun. I really, to my friends, I say it's fun doing art.
So when you do painting, do you use the oil paint or the water paints or the
We use everything.
the wooden colors, the normal wooden colors? You do everything.
Yeah, all of them.
And what's the favorite thing that you paint all the time? Do you like to paint nature? Do you like to sketch like animals?
I like to sketch and then paint the things that I sketch.
What do you sketch?
I don't sketch a lot, but I do sketching at school.
Well, yeah, things like what? What do you
Once I sketched a bottle,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't paint it.
Okay. And what do your friends think about this? Do you have any friends who
I have friends.
have the same interest? They sketch with you?
They do sketch, but I don't think they sketch a lot on their house.
Mm.
Me, I like architecture, and I did a building, not a house.
So you told me before the show you want to be an architect.
Yeah, and I did the size of the place. So I wanted to, in America, when we go to our cousins, so the place we were planning on buying the land, and
Okay.
all of us are making different stuff, and I'm using my sister's email to go talk to
your cousins.
Yeah, so they have different plans, and I made a circle, and then the buildings around, and then a fountain in the middle, and I made the size of the fountain and everything, so it can
So you enjoy
inside.
sketching, yeah, and doing the drawings for the
Yeah.
buildings and having this beautiful imagination, yeah. So you mentioned America, yeah. So let us talk about traveling. So have you been traveling anywhere in the world?
I've been to Oman, Dubai. When I was a kid, I don't remember because I was a kid and that was a long time ago. I think I went to Tunis, and I went to America, and I went to Washington D.C. and
Jordan,
Oh yeah, and Jordan. I mean not
Tunis.
Tunis.
Okay. So from the things.
Oh yeah, even Bali in Indonesia.
Okay. So from the memory that you have of the nice places that you visited, what do you remember?
From Bali,
Mm-hmm.
we went to a green camp and we camped there. They had already tents set up, and we went with our second cousins, but my sister doesn't say them as second cousins, so we went there with them because we've been with them a lot, so I call them our second cousins and I like them. So we went there, and there were other kids, and then they kept on going, and they saw the sugar, and they just took some sugar and they put it on their cocoa beans. We made chocolate, and the chocolate didn't taste nice, so they just put sugar on it.
So you must have had a very wonderful time there.
Yeah. And
You enjoyed yourself?
Mm.
Would you like to go again
Yeah.
in Bali?
And Indonesia, and when I went to America, we stayed with our cousins and our grandma, and we go to lots of places, and my favorite place to go is the Lego store, because they have
Lego store.
Yeah, they have lots of Lego.
Okay. That's very interesting. Zaha, where have you been?
I went to Thailand, and I went to Dubai, London, Lebanon, and I went to Iran. But
MashaAllah. Both of you you've been to many places, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're very lucky, MashaAllah. So what did you see? What was your favorite place that you
Thailand.
saw? Thailand. Why is that? What did you
Because
see in
in
Thailand?
the hotel, there's like a little kids club, and there's like rides. You can ride on the elephants.
Also, you've been on an elephant.
No, I didn't, because my
didn't?
mom's scared of elephants.
What about you? Aren't you scared of elephants?
I'm not.
You're not.
Because once I saw in Thailand, there used to come a baby elephant,
Mm-hmm.
and one time it pooped.
Okay, so what about the weather in Thailand? Was it raining all the time, or the weather was nice?
It didn't rain much, but it was a little bit hot, and we liked going swimming.
Okay, and they also have these theme parks in Thailand. Have you been there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the rides there in the theme park?
And
like the zoo.
We didn't go to the zoo.
You didn't go to the zoo.
But there was like a show coming that we saw in the airport,
Mm-hmm.
a sign of it. We went there, and it's called the Phuket Fantasy, and I really enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it, huh?
Yeah,
Do you wish to go again?
I want to go again.
Yeah.
But it was also a little bit scary.
Why was it scary?
Because when there was like a nice farm, a boy came and gave a flower to a girl, but then the girl, when it was raining, the girl forgot the flower, but then two like people from like bad guys came. They were standing next to her and brought them to their castle, and then there was like the man made a team to save the girl, but then there was like they took real fire, and there was a real cannon and real fire. They put the fire on the cannon and it was shooting, and I got so scared.
SubhanAllah, that's terrible. Would like to remind our listeners that they can call us on the show and tell us what they think. They can call us on 24602058. The number again is 24602058. We have Faisal here and Zaha. Yes? Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes.
Yes, that's good. So, what are your hobbies? What are the things that you like doing at home? Yeah, after school? Like in the weekends, with your friends, with your cousins?
Me, when I go home,
Yeah.
Sometimes, not always, I just sit down on my bed and close my eyes and imagine I was in Star Wars.
So you watched all the episodes of Star Wars?
Not all of them, most of them.
But you like that show?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Star Wars.
What about you?
And I like Darth Vader and the Sith when they kill the good guys, and then the good guys kill the bad guys.
But what you said is actually very good. Lots of people, they do this. It's called meditation. When you close your eyes and you think of something, yeah, and you start imagining, it helps your thinking process. Yeah, it makes you relax and it makes you feel good.
And not get bored.
And not get bored. So what do you do after school?
My cousin, he comes with me because he's in the same school, even the Sultan school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we go home, we play a little bit, but I also at night, we always read a book, and my brother really likes the Star Wars book, Angry Birds Star Wars book, because there's like quizzes. It's a character encyclopedia. He really likes reading it because there's a lot of quizzes.
So he reads it for you?
No,
or do you
my
read
mom
it?
read it.
And
my mom, she reads it.
What about you? Do you read any books?
I read my homework books, but sometimes when my mother's reading, I just take a book and I read in my head.
Okay. Do both of you have chores at home? So you get to do things at home, clean your plate.
Homework?
No. Yeah.
Homework is not a chore. That's something that you have to do.
We sometimes clean the dishes.
Yeah.
Do the dishes, like take the stuff out and put them, or do the laundry, or feed the cat. So when we do the dishes, we get 200 paisa.
Oh, so you get paid for it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I know if I want some money, where to go. Yeah?
So you mean like do your chores?
Yeah, you do the chores and get paid, and then you pass on the money to me. Yeah? So let us talk about money. Yeah? How to spend. Do you love money?
Yes, but I don't like it a lot because I don't like toys.
You don't like toys?
I like reading more.
Okay, so for example, if it's time, let us imagine it's Eid, yeah?
Yeah.
And you get lots of money, like 30 riyals. What would you do with it?
I'd go and buy books.
Books. Yeah? That's a very good thing. Faisal, what would you do with the money?
Probably Lego.
No. I'd rather take the money
Yeah.
and save it and wait till next Eid to get some more, and then I get as much as I could,
Yeah.
and then I'd get like maybe a PSP, because I like PSPs because they're electronics, and with the rest of the money I'd save it even for next time.
He's thinking like a businessman. Yeah. So he's saving his earnings and then collecting everything to buy whatever you like. Yes.
Mm.
That's great. Okay, we'll take a short break. How about that? Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll continue after that. Dear listeners, welcome back to your show, Young Leaders, with our honorable guests, Zaha and Faisal. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, we've had a lot about you too during the break. Yeah, we heard that you're learning few languages, isn't it, Zaha?
Yes.
Yeah, so what are you learning?
I learned French and Farsi.
French and Farsi.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us a few words in French?
Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien. What about Farsi?
I know the numbers.
You know the numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and count in Farsi.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They're very close to the Indian numbers. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, do you know how to count in Hindi?
No.
Isn't it? Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, now. Yeah? Is it similar?
Yeah.
What about you, Faisal?
Okay.
What are the languages that you've been learning?
So I'm speaking English right now.
Okay.
Salam alaikum is in Arabic.
Okay.
Chinese.
You said that during the break. You said that you have two versions of Arabic. What are they?
Fusha and
And the local Arabic.
Yeah, but I usually use my Fusha and local Arabic in different ways.
Can you demonstrate a little bit of Fusha?
No, I usually just say them in Shad, but I don't have a Shaz to say it.
All right, okay. So what other languages do you learn?
I don't learn. I don't.
You know a few words.
No,
of them.
one word out
Okay.
of each language.
Okay, demonstrate, please.
Okay, so
Start off.
in Chinese,
Okay.
cha
Mhm.
is one word in Chinese.
What does it mean?
No, I don't know their meanings.
Okay, I'll teach you another word in Chinese.
What?
Ni hao ma.
What does that mean?
It means how are you? And then you respond wo hon hao.
How?
Yeah, it means I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you. Or just
I don't know if it's fine, thank you. Okay,
And then,
we have a call? Ayub, do we have a call?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you guys?
Fine, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Who is this?
This is Abdul Kareem Lucy.
MashaAllah, Faisal's father. How are you?
I'm just checking on Faisal. How's he doing?
He's doing very well.
Faisal, how's it going?
Zen.
Good? You're enjoying it?
Yeah.
Zaha, how are you doing?
fine, thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So what do you think of the show so far?
It's a very interesting show, mashallah. I've been listening to it every now and then when I can. I tend to stay late at work, but every time I'm in the car, I listen to it. Mashallah, you're doing a great job, mashallah.
Thank you. I'm really honored to have both Zaha and Faisal today. They're full of life and they're very interesting young people, especially Zaha with her expressions. And I hope, inshallah, we do more shows with them in the future.
Yeah, mashallah. But your show brings things that kids don't tell their parents, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that good news or bad news?
No, it's good. It shows parents the creative sides of their kids.
Okay, so
Things
now
they can't see, you know?
now you found out that Faisal is investing a few of his allowances to buy something.
Really?
So if I need money, I know where to go now.
Yeah. Mr. Abdul Kareem, thank you very much for calling, and
you guys enjoy it.
please continue following the show, and do call in whenever you can.
Thank you. Yalla, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, Faisal, that was your dad.
Yeah.
Why were you sweating?
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, you were panicking. Are you scared?
No. I didn't know that he was gonna call, cause.
Was it a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was a good surprise, yeah?
Mm.
Okay, so we continue with the other language that...
Indian.
Okay, go ahead.
Kaisa hai?
TK, aap kaisa hai? And the next language?
It's French.
French, go ahead.
Bonjour. And that means hi.
Hi.
And then I just know the Spanish numbers.
Okay, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. No, I forgot.
You forgot. Okay. That's interesting. Learning languages is very, very good, and it's useful, and you never know when you're going to need the language. Yeah?
Yeah.
When you grow up, one day you might be traveling, visiting one of the countries, and you might need to communicate with the people of the country. So,
And I know a little bit. I know the Filipino numbers.
really?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampu.
How did you learn that?
My nanny taught me. She's Filipino.
Okay. Okay, can I say something in Filipino? I'll teach you a sentence, okay? Are you ready?
Yes?
Napakaganda mo. You know what it means?
No?
You're so pretty. Go and tell your nanny. Okay? So, Zaha also goes to tennis classes and gymnastics, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you tell us first about the gymnastics? Faisal, you wanted to say something. Yeah, go ahead.
And I even go to tennis.
You even go to tennis?
Yeah, in private, and I have a...
Is it the same tennis club with Zaha?
No.
No?
I don't know what she stands.
Mine's private.
Where do you go? What club?
At school.
At school?
With a teacher that does a tennis ECA, and he said it's fine to be in private. And then I did horseback riding, and I was the fastest one in the group.
MashaAllah.
And my horse, I don't really like it that they trained the other horses to follow the horses. I usually like it just by themselves to go.
Maybe it's part of training. Yeah, didn't you ask the instructor?
No.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
How are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Who is this?
Noor.
Noor, how are you?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Long time no see.
Yeah.
Since the last time you came to the show and you told us the chicken joke and then you disappeared. What happened?
What kind of chicken joke?
She told us a
I
chicken
don't know
joke.
what happened. I was busy.
You were busy. You're still in school. How come you're busy? At least call me or say something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So-
Okay, I'll call you.
So,
I don't know when.
so how's the show so far?
Alhamdulillah.
Faisal is quite different from you. You know that? He wants to say something to you. Faisal, go
Okay.
ahead.
No, it's gonna be something that you did during the show when you were here last time. You were
What?
kukuruku.
Hey, that's nice.
You see, Faisal heard you last time and he thought that you were, I don't know.
Kukuruku.
Yeah.
You are too good.
Okay, Noor, please do call and keep in touch. And
Okay,
please
so-
join us on the show again.
Okay.
Okay, take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so you have lots of fans today, Faisal, calling you. Zaha, tell us about the gymnastic.
I do a little bit of things on the beam.
Okay, before that, when did you start?
I started when I was 7, like I am now, but I don't remember the date when I started.
So do you go to a club or do you do it in the school?
No, I go to a club.
Okay. And so you said you started with the beam, yeah?
No, but that's one of the things I do now.
Okay.
And I do a little bit of things like running and then jumping on the springboard.
So have you started doing the somersault, the back flip and the front flip, or you haven't started yet?
No.
No. But you find it difficult or easy
It's
to do?
difficult.
It's difficult. Yeah, but you enjoy it.
Yes.
Let me tell you a small secret.
What is it?
Yeah, when I was 13, I was in the national team of gymnastics. Although I look like a dinosaur now, we used to be very flexible. Yeah, and I could do the flips. But that was a very long time ago.
Can you do it now?
No,
Are you
I
too
definitely
heavy?
can't.
What if we teach you?
No, the only thing I can still do is I can do a handstand and walk, yeah, with my hands.
What?
That's the only thing that I can still do. But the rest, I think they disappeared by themselves.
I think you can do this.
Yeah?
You hold a board and
Mhm.
you just stand and keep your weight up. How old are you?
37.
For 7 seconds.
It sounds very easy, but it's not.
My mom's bigger.
Hmm?
My mom's older.
Really? So,
She's
okay.
39.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't have said that on air, but now you're gonna deal with your mom at home.
Okay.
What about tennis classes?
What's your name?
My name is Hatem.
Hatem?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. In the break, you said you have a few questions
Yeah.
for me. Yes. Go ahead and ask. me now.
Okay. So I was asking you what's your name and how old are you?
Yeah.
What do you do when you go home or like have a break?
Okay. Actually, I go home every single day in the evening, so at around 6 or 7.
And what you do?
I normally play with my kids when I go home because most of the time I'm out of the house working, and when I go back home the only favorite thing for me to do is to play with my kids. Normally my son likes to build things, and he's small, he's 3, so he likes to break and try and assemble things. My daughter is creative, she likes painting, she likes reading books, so we read books together.
That's like me.
Yeah. And my other son, he's 5 months old, so he's not much of a talker, but we do have fun, yeah, from time to time.
Do they go crazy sometimes?
They do. My son, who is 3, yeah, he is a naughty one. Yeah, and he gives me a hard time sometimes, but he's a boy, so you expect normally boys to be that active.
So like if somebody builds something, he just comes and breaks it.
Yeah, that's how he plays. So I would be busy building something, like with Lego,
Yeah.
and then
He just come and break it and make
yeah, break
something
it.
new.
Yeah. And I just allow him to do that. If it makes him happy, then why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaha, you have a question for me? Yes.
Mm.
One of you mentioned the cat. Which one of you mentioned a cat? Feeding the cat.
Oh, me.
You. So you have a cat at home.
Wildcat.
A wild cat, an Omani cat.
Nobody knows.
So you
'cause
have
it's
it.
wild.
You have it outdoors, yeah?
Yes.
You don't have any pets indoors?
No, we had it inside when it was a tiny baby, so cute.
What, a cat?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's the exact same cat, but she
The
just
exact same
grew
cat.
up and ran away and then came back.
You have a name for the cat?
Yeah,
What's it called?
Judy.
Judy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
very
your
nice
younger
name.
sister, but Jude.
His younger sister is called Judy.
Yeah. No, Jude.
Jude.
Ah, okay.
I named it.
And she's 3 years old.
3 years old.
Yeah.
Zaha, do you have pets at home?
I have 2, but they ran away.
What did you have?
I had 2 cats.
2 cats.
Yes.
Local cats or Persian cats?
Nobody knows. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Okay, so do you feed them and groom
We
them? and
feed
take care
them,
of
but
them?
when they ran away,
Hmm.
we don't know where they went.
Okay, so maybe you left the door open and then...
No,
Went out.
they were. The first one was a boy. His name is Munim. That's what my brother named him.
Munim.
Yeah.
Munim. What does that mean?
I don't know, but my brother came up with that name.
We called our cat Judy because she was in a bunch of Judy flowers.
Interesting. I have a parrot at home, a grey African parrot, and I named him Sunday.
Why?
Sunday.
Because you
Because-
bought him on Sunday?
Yeah, I got him on Sunday, so I said... I was too lazy to think of a name, so I said just call him Sunday. And for the past 10 years, it's called Sunday.
So you had him for 10 years?
Yeah, he's still around.
That's a long time.
He's still around.
Do you let him sometimes?
Out of
Fly.
the cage. Yeah, out of the cage. The thing with the grey African parrots is they don't like to fly, even though they can.
What?
But they like to use their feet, so they walk around in the house.
So why don't you just give, if you have a...
You mean allow them to be free within the house?
No. So maybe if you get a new house,
Mm-hmm.
you give him a room,
The parrot.
yeah, and the parrot can just walk around instead of flying, and you can put these stuff on the here and then a hook,
Thanks.
and then he gets to the top of the...
I must be very rich to give a complete entire room for
No,
a parrot.
tiny room,
A tiny room. The thing is with the parrots, they like to chew on furniture. Yeah, that's why we don't
No,
allow
a tiny room, empty.
empty room.
With nothing inside?
I think we have another call. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Hi, Faisal. This is Auntie Hiba.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alan Hunaida.
How are you, Auntie Hiba?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah.
We're in the car. We're enjoying this show.
Alhamdulillah.
And we just wanted to tell Faisal that we're so proud of him.
Faisal, do you want to say something to Auntie Hiba?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
And I've decided what I wanted. I want a
What?
Nintendo DS.
We're enjoying the show, Faisal. Keep
Yeah.
up the good work.
Mm.
Alan Hunaida here are enjoying the show too.
Mm.
Zahra.
Who is?
Zahra. Thank you, Auntie Hiba, for calling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Beautiful
you.
show.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Did you just make a crack with your fingers?
Yeah.
Yes, it did. It's extremely cold in here. Yeah. So, Zaha, tell me, if you're in charge of your school, let's say you're a grown-up and you're the principal, what would you change in school? What would you change?
I don't know. Because I like school the way it is.
The way it is.
Yeah.
And what about you, Faisal? Would you change anything?
Yes, I change a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I bet one
Like
of them is you have to play soccer every break.
Nope.
Yeah, give him a chance to say. Yeah, go ahead.
You have to follow every single rule in class, and the teachers do not make the kids
Do something like that.
like stand up like they do in our class if you did something bad by accident or something, and
So
the teacher doesn't know no standing up. She says stand up, and we have to stand up for about the full lesson, and then we sit down.
Okay, so if you were the principal,
Yeah.
you would stop that, yeah?
Yeah.
Instead, what would you do if the students do something wrong? What would you do?
If the students do something wrong,
Yeah.
you talk with them. If they keep on doing it 3 times in 2 lessons,
Mhm.
then you
And then you punish them
yeah.
by standing.
I hope that's not
Not by
getting it.
standing.
Not by standing.
So what would
you,
be the
you
punishment?
sit down on the floor.
Sit down on the floor.
And you have to write on the floor, and you're not allowed to lay down because that's kind of like you're resting and stuff.
Okay, so you think sitting on the floor is a better punishment than
Yes.
standing?
And if they don't know how to sit down on their chair, like lots of people just hang on one side of one leg of their chair, they have to sit under their chair, and they keep on having to hit their heads on their chair.
No, you're not gonna do that.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Zaha was about to tell us about the celebration they had in school.
Can I tell you? So she tells you when Sultan Qaboos comes, and I'll tell you the national day that we had.
Okay, we'll start with Zaha. Tell us about the celebration that you had at school when His Majesty came back from Germany safe, and the whole country was celebrating. What did you feel when you heard the news?
When the principal was talking, it was something so special.
Mm-hmm. What did he say?
He was like, we're not just like any other school, we're the Sultan school.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
Yeah, and our school is the first name of Sultan Qaboos, Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed.
Okay.
The Sultan school.
Yeah, so he gave a very inspiring speech,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what happened after that? Did you have any sort of celebration or anything?
Yeah, they did like dances.
Mm-hmm.
And the KGs were my brother. My brother, he did a little performance, and the KG boys, they're wearing like some of them were wearing like the soldier suits, but not the hats.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them, they were wearing just the normal dashidasha with the sticks.
MashaAllah.
And
Were
they were
you
dancing
were you told by the school to wear the national Omani dress? Yeah, costume.
Yeah.
So were you wearing something special on that day?
Like which country? Which
What color?
It was like pink, blue, and yellow, something like that.
Okay, and you enjoyed the day. So that day you did not study, yeah?
Which muhafada? From which muhafada? You know, the.
You didn't know.
Oh.
It's okay. What about you, Faisal?
What day you're saying?
Me, in the I did it for celebration for Sultan Qaboos.
Mm-hmm.
We did so you hold a stick and you do hela hela hela. And
So you did the traditional dance.
Yeah. And for the national anthem, one time I don't really remember. They were everybody got out. I think it was just KG. I think we were in KG, and they were walking on the road. Walking on.
So if Sultan Qaboos was listening to the show, what would you tell him?
I'd tell him, you're the best Sultan, and you're the person that made Oman better, and you made good stuff in Sultana.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, we're running out of time. We have very few minutes left on the show, and these few minutes are dedicated for your friends. So if you have anything to tell your friends out there who are listening to you today, it's the time. So, Zaha, do you have anything to say to your friends?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Don't forget to call. No, really. Or check out this.
Okay. So, overall, you enjoyed today's show? Yeah? Will you come here again if I invite you?
Okay, I would.
Okay. All right. Or I can come to your house and have tea. Okay? Okay, Faisal.
Go to Faisal's house.
Why? Why not your house?
You know lots of them. You know Noor and you know Faisal.
Okay, now I know you.
But you don't know her brother.
Yeah, you don't want me to come to your house and meet the local cats? What about you, Faisal? Do you have anything to say to your friends?
Okay. If Hunayd is still listening, And if Hala's not listening, then whatchamacallit, go and put money in front of my door in the game. The game we usually play, fine?
Okay.
If you're listening.
Okay. One more thing I want you to tell your friends out there, about the show. Yeah, would you advise them to come and join the show?
Yes.
Yes? Why? Why would you tell them to come to the show?
So we can listen to them.
Okay, so you would enjoy. So next
Yeah.
week, would you be listening to the show?
Inshallah.
I like High FM.
Yeah? This is not High FM, this is Oman FM.
I like High FM more.
Okay, you listen to Oman FM from now on, okay?
Oman FM, I don't have that on my radio.
Okay, you can tune it in, ask your mom. And then next week I'm waiting for your call to call. You have to call on the show.
Why?
So that I can say hi to you. Okay. Alright? Alright. So we're coming to the end of today's show. Thank you very much, Zaha, for being here. I was honored. And thank you very much, Faisal, for being here. Hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something. Thank you so much. See you next time. Yeah, yes.
Okay, come to this place and you can be on the radio for as long as you want until the time finishes.
Okay.
And that's the best thing about the day.
Okay.
Is being on radio and everybody in Oman can hear you. I think so.
Dear listeners, this is your host Hatim Al-Absalam signing off for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.